Yehovah Mekaddesh, Yehovah who sanctifies, Yehovah Elohei, Yehovah Mekaddesh, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me with your Ruach Kodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yeh-ho-VAH. Hand, behold, now, behold. 2 Chronicles chapter 15. The Spirit of God came on Azariah, the son of Oded. He went out to meet Asa and said to him, "Listen to me, Asa, and all Yehudah and Benjamin. Yehovah is with you as long as you are with him. If you seek him, you will find him. But if you abandon him, he will abandon you. For a long time Israel was without the true God, without a Kohen who could teach, and without Torah. But when in their distress they turned to Yehovah, the God of Israel, and sought him, they found him. In those times, people going about their business were insecure, and great disturbances afflicted all the inhabitants of the land, so that they were shattered to pieces, nation against nation, and city against city, as God troubled them with every kind of distress. But you, be strong, and don't slack off, for your work will be rewarded." When Asa heard these words prophesied by Oded the prophet, it gave him courage to throw the disgusting things out of the whole land of Yehudah and Benjamin, and out of the cities he had captured in the hills of Ephraim. He also renewed the Elotav altar of Yehovah, which was in front of the vestibule of Yehovah. Then he gathered Elotav all Yehudah and Benjamin, along with those from Ephraim, Manasseh, and Shimon, who were staying with him, for they had defected to him in large numbers upon seeing that Yehovah, his God, was with him. They assembled together at Jerusalem in the 3rd month of the 15th year of Asa's reign. That day they sacrificed to Yehovah 700 oxen and 7,000 sheep from the spoil they had brought. And they entered into a covenant to seek Elotav Yehovah, the God of their ancestors, with all their heart and with all their being. They also agreed that whoever refused to seek Yehovah, the God of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, man or woman. They swore this to Yehovah in a loud voice, with shouting and blowing of trumpets and shofars. All Yehudah was full of joy at this oath, for they had sworn with all their heart and had sought him with all their will, and they found him, and Yehovah gave them rest all around. Asa the king also deposed Meh-kah, his grandmother, from her position as queen mother, because she had made a disgusting image for a Asherah. Asa, Elotav, cut down this image of hers, chopped it into tiny pieces, and burned it in the Vadi Kidron. But the high places were not removed from Israel. Nevertheless, Asa was wholehearted through his life. He brought Elotav into the house of God, all the holy articles his father had consecrated, also the things he himself had consecrated, silver, gold, and utensils. There was no more war within through the 35th year of Asa's reign. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating 15th chapter of 2 Chronicles? We can love Yehovah by removing every idol that hinders wholehearted worship. Love Yehovah by renewing your covenant with joy and zeal. Love Yehovah by seeking him diligently in both quiet and crisis. How can we love our neighbors as we love ourselves and as Yeshua loves us? By inspiring others to return to Yehovah through your example of faith and obedience. How can we bear one another's burdens? By helping others tear down what distracts them from Yehovah, walking beside them in renewal. What are the top 3 fruits of the Spirit found? 1. Zeal. Asa courageously cleansed Judah of idolatry. 2. faithfulness. The people renewed their covenant with sincerity. 3. Joy. Revival spread throughout the land, bringing divine peace. What is the Hebrew word that encapsulates this chapter? Berit. Covenant, alliance, pledge. Verse 12. They entered into a covenant to seek Yehovah, the God of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul. How can we find Yeshua in the scriptures? The covenant renewal points to Yeshua's new covenant written on the heart. Asa's cleansing of idols mirrors Messiah's purification of the temple. The joy of revival foreshadows the rejoicing of salvation through Messiah. Mitzvah response, Torah-based, Mitzvah. Deuteronomy 6 verse 5. You shall love Yehovah your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. A response might look like this: I will seek Yehovah with my whole heart, casting down every rival affection. What is the Hebrew word? The Hebrew declaration is Berit ni imana, believe shalem, Meh-kah-DESH shalom olam. A faithful covenant with a whole heart brings eternal peace. We'll end the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he'll provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you, set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.